So we'll get these coal gens up and running quickly. We'll get this finished. We'll get rid of some of these tiles. And then we're good to go. So coal gen there. And the other one is 1, 2, 3 there. Sindane, good evening, buddy. How are you? Haven't spoken English since 1990. You came to Austria as a 5-year-old. Oh. Well, your English is flawless, mate, so I wouldn't worry. Raptor Rage, good evening. Ginger Bollocks. Insulated tiles, maybe. Insulated tiles. Oh, around that geyser. I like the fact that the cold biome's cool in it, though. In fairness, it's a lazy man's anti-entropy nullifier. Just joined. What are you doing with the automation conveyors? I've heard it mentioned. No, never seen it. Automation converters. Do you mean the conveyors, the conveyor lines? We've got a cooling system, if that's what you mean. Welcome to stream, by the way, 2x4. How much water will that geyser give in average? It's 3 kilos a second for a cycle, pretty much, and then it's inactive for 2/3 of a cycle. So about 3 kilos a second. We've not been very lucky on the geysers, in fairness. Sometimes you get them in like 6 kilos a second, or you know, a much bigger throughput, but for less time. Right, let's get rid of all these ladders now, because they are confusing the hell out of me. Let's get rid of these. And we'll start getting our mesh tiles in. So it's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 2, 1. And then we need a tile on, it's this side. And then we'll have a ladder there and there. We'll have our shipping sweeper there. And then we'll have coal gens. And we'll make these of iron as well. We'll have one there, there. Holy shit, that's a lot of iron. We need to dig some iron. Boop. Just a little bit of iron. Just a little bit. Ah, yeah, no worries. Yeah, what we're basically doing, we're running conveyors that we've loaded up with granite. So you can see there's granite on these conveyors. Each one of these little blobs that's moving is 20 kilos, which is basically running through this cooled oil that we're pumping here, which is crude oil at like -5 degrees at the minute, -4, -3. The oil is getting cooled by our aqua tuner, which pumps it out to two different vents, one this side, one this side. The oil then drips through here and goes back into the pool, and then when it's cold enough, our aqua tuner gets turned off, basically, which should probably be quite soon, I would imagine. I would have thought. Yeah, it's cooling down slowly. So once the aqua tuner hits the right temperature, it starts bypassing the aqua tuner, and it should start going through this bridge instead. There we go. So that'll just keep cycling until the aqua tuner is needed again, which is pretty sweet. And it means our conveyor lines are getting nice and cold. The only problem is at the moment we don't have very much gas in these chambers. They're pretty sparse on gas. They've got chlorine and shit in there which we need to get rid of. But that's keeping our machines cool, so I hope that helps. How much does your oxygen setup need? It's God knows, Leppy. That's a bit of an open question. It depends how many dupes we go for. I'm probably going to try. Let me see how many subs we've got at the moment. Christ. Let's have a nosy. I want to try and get all the subs in this playthrough. That was the plan. So it might be like a 36 dupe colony or something. Plus the mods. We probably might need to go to like 40 dupes. So we're probably going to need this and some extra. Electron, welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going? How are you, mate? Yeah, we're going to need a lot of oxygen. So we're going to need some intelligent additional bits. I'm hoping we've got some sort of a polluted oxygen guys would be quite cool. What else would be good? We're just going to need some other means of getting water and oxygen, really. That's going to be the dream. That's the plan. Right, so let's get this automation connected. So you're going to go up through there, and there. And then we're going to need a little bit of automation up here as well. We're going to need a pump in here. I just picked up the game yesterday, so I have no idea what that oil thing even was. Don't worry about it, Electron. First of all, I hope you enjoy the game, buddy. I have many happy hours in this game. It's a very good game. Biggest thing I can probably advise... Oh, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Holy shit. Welcome to the stream, mate, and thank you for the sub. That was very unexpected. Biggest things I can advise for a new starter to the game, just take it nice and slow. Don't be afraid to fail. If you kill a colony, it's fine. Just remember where you went wrong for your next playthrough, and you'll be absolutely fine. There's quite a steep learning curve to the game now, so yeah. Just take it slow. Any questions you've got at all, ask. Genuinely, we're very much a new player friendly stream, so anything you want to know, just go for it. Love this game. Welcome, best on stream hands down. Thank you, Sindane. You're too kind, mate. You're too kind, buddy. Right, let's get rid of this tile. Build a little ladder here. So this is going to be our overflow coal, and then we'll put a receptacle in here as well. I think we may have just killed QWERTY. Possibly just killed QWERTY. There we go. Live! Beautiful. So that's that connected. We now need to connect our power as well. And we'll do you. Good evening, Clay. So here I was, playing the game, eating some delicious snacks. I also have a pot of coffee. Life is good. However, much to my dismay, as if struck by a bolt from the sky, my game exploded. As you can imagine, it was as much of a surprise to me as it was to you. Anywho, this is my crash report. Hope you're all well. Tell Jimbo he smells. Much love. You're making our game better one crash at a time. Ah, shit. Oh, did I say stuck? Ah, fuck it, it's done now. I've actually been just quitting the game when a dupe gets soggy feet, because I have no idea how tolerant the game is to minor issues like that. Oh no, don't worry about it. Just play till it all goes to shit. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Game's a big learning curve on the beginning, especially. Yeah, totally. The game is getting more difficult with every update that comes out. So when I first started playing this game, there wasn't that much really to the game. I played this from literally day one, so it was a much more basic game back then. Nowadays, I don't envy new players because there's a lot more to the game. But just keep trying, keep playing. You will be fine. Janie Lou, good evening. Elapsus, good evening. How are you all? There was something about being ginger and consuming their souls if they don't correct the bug life. Should get them working on it. Oh, Jesus. When stress management was the only challenge, yeah, pretty much. Like, things just didn't work as they do now. Back when I started playing, machines heated up totally differently. Water worked totally differently, like all liquids behave differently. It was just a much different game. But yeah, it is what it is. It's always going to keep growing. It's an early access game, so it's to be expected, I suppose. Right, we'll just carry on doing what we were doing. I don't remember what we'd missed, but we'll just try and slap everything back down. That's all in place. That's fine. We're gonna need a pump up here as well. Oh yeah, there was very geysers as well. You had no sustainable water back in the day. You used to have to do one of two things: either do what they called a vomit comet, which meant keeping your dupes stressed to use the polluted water and fill your base with polluted oxygen. There was no slimelung back then, so polluted oxygen had absolutely no negatives. It was a very different game. Cayman seems to be struggling. What's going on? Minus 3%. Meh, that'll be fine. Yeah, it was a much different game back in the day. Gases overlay. As in the old gases overlay, yeah, it was much more beautiful. It was much better back in the old days. I say back in the old days, it was a year ago, but you know what I mean. Is there a good guide to surviving the first few cycles? I don't know about a good guide. I do have a lot of playthroughs on YouTube where you can literally watch the beginning of the colony all the way through. I stream a lot of Oni, so there's many playthroughs you can have a look at. You can actually go back and watch this one from the beginning, for example. Yeah, I don't have many guides. I do have a tips and tricks section on my forum, on my YouTube, but it isn't necessarily all directed at new players. Some of it is a bit more advanced. Some of it's for new players. Some of it might find helpful. There's things on there about how to store food and how to use the electrical stuff that's in the game, like how to do your power grid and stuff like that. So that stuff's pretty handy for you, I would imagine. But again, if you're ever stuck, just give us a shout. There is a Discord server as well, so if you something's ever baffling you and you don't understand it, just ask, genuinely. It's a pretty complicated game if you're just starting out, so. Right, let's get this room finished. I want to build a gas pump in here, because we're going to need to get rid of our CO2. Where did I build my gas pump? We'll put the gas pump here. Automation will be here. That. We'll also need power for these things, which can go out there. And then we're going to need ventilation, which I'll do out of abyssalite. And you're going to come down here. Yeah. I'll figure out what we're going to do with the carbon dioxide later. For now, we may well cook it a little bit before it gets to our slicksters. I've not decided yet. But this is fine. We'll need a bit of a sweep in here as well, so we'll get all this stuff swept up. May I post a YouTube tutorial playlist? Depends whose it is, Thorsh. Depends who it is. There's a few YouTubers out there that I wouldn't recommend to new players because they just recycle bad ideas. So it depends whose it is. Okay. God, it's warm up here. Holy shit. Right, so all the wiring's in as far as I can see. Automation's in. We should have a gas vent at the bottom as well that we can get to later. This is going to be built. Sweepers in. We've not got our receptacle, that's what we need. So didn't I put it on the ceiling? Yeah. We need a receptacle here for our coal to come in. Which we'll do there. And we'll run this up here, I think. So this is going to be picking up coal from here. And we'll basically have coal loaded from 2 different spots. I'll probably mix the conveyors at some point. But for now, we'll just pop it in place. You're going to be set to consumable or coal. You can probably see all of Cryptic Fox's ideas. You can see on my own channel, in fairness. He generally just recycles other people's shit. So, up to you, mate, by all means. Right, let's get rid of you. Let's carry on with this. Beautiful. It's true, though. It's true. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't. He's stolen that many things that I've done. And because I'm a little newbie YouTuber, doesn't credit people, which I can't stand. Right, that's that. I should have turned the priority down on these because already these have started working, which isn't ideal. It's going to get a little bit warm, but we can start filling the conveyor line at least, which will be good. So we'll do that. Don't worry about it, Thorsh. No, sorry, mate. That was very petty of me. That was a jerk thing that I just did. There are better YouTubers out there. There are better YouTubers. Someone that I do like to always shout out is Grind This Game, because Wintermute is a lovely guy. He's been playing a lot of Frostpunk lately, funnily enough. Wintermute is a lovely guy. Oh, no, don't be silly, Thorsh. Not at all, mate, not at all. One mineral. Let's put granite in here. We'll just fill this up with our dupes for now. We'll seal this in a minute. I don't know where our access is going to be for this area. Although I don't think I need access just at the minute. We'll seal this up. Frostpunk's not out yet. No, I think he's playing a demo because I don't think he's been given a key yet. They've not started rolling out the latest batch of keys, apparently. So they tell me. Because I'm very much waiting to play that game at the minute. I'm very keen to play Frostpunk. Looks like a very fun game. Okay. So, we'll start loading the conveyor. This should start giving us some cooling, all being well. So you can see our nice cool little packets of granite being passed through the room, which is sweet. We do need some temp shift plates, actually. I've not put my temp shift plates in the coal gen room. So we'll put those in. How did I do it before? Bollocks. I knew there was something I'd forget. Let's slap a load of these in. Beautiful. That should be fine. I missed any dupes dying. No. Welcome back, nerd. No dupes dying yet. Got major problems with my internet. I can't see you live, but I can read chat. Oh, thank you, Thors. Very kind, mate. Very kind. Top of the desk for a while at PAX South. It looks super awesome. Nice. Yeah, there's always a yet at the end, nerd. There's always a yet. High stress, Leppy. What's up with you, mate? Let's follow him for a minute. What's his stress check? It should be like 40%. 90%. Holy shit. He should start flying down. Talk to the devs. Yeah, I'm very keen on the game. I've been waiting for a while. I missed the last rollout of keys when it was the last release, maybe like 4 months back or something. But I've applied in this newest release, so hopefully I'll get a key and we can play some on stream, because it looks like a very fun, morality-based game, which I always like that sort of thing. So, could be a good laugh. Okay, so I'm just going to dig this crap out whilst we're here. In fact, what am I doing it like this for? Jesus. Get rid of all you. The reason I'm doing this, it'll give us some materials and stuff nearby. They can quickly get down and collect for this, which should be good. I'm gonna get rid of that anyway. Fuck. Get a bit of this granite and obsidian and stuff dug out. That is good. Beautiful. So, next thing I need to do is connect some power up here. I'm assuming the conveyor should be filled now. Looks like we're almost there. Last little bit here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I'll get him disabled. No, we'll deconstruct it. We'll get rid of it. We don't need it. And we'll get rid of the piece of wire that was behind it as well. We'll do one final sweep here and then we'll get it all tidied out and sealed up. So we'll get rid of you, give you a sweep. Glorious.